Yo book nerds, sorry if I sound weird again, I still have a cold. I hate winter in Minnesota. As you can see, I am rocking this awesome sweatshirt that my aunt made me. I love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. Today, a little bit different kind of video. I wanted to talk a little bit about my degree and my schooling. In previous videos, I've talked about books that I've read in college and kind of hinted at some of that, but I wanted to let you guys get to know me a little bit better. So I went to school in Bemidji State in Minnesota, and I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, a BFA, in creative and professional writing. I also have a math minor, which many people find very interesting. I don't really like math all that much, but I'm very good at it, and I needed more credits to graduate. So I was halfway to a math minor anyway, so I just decided to get the math minor so that my credits were going towards something instead of just taking random classes to graduate. And I was actually a freshman in a senior level math class, and my professor had come up to me at one point at the beginning of the semester and said, "Are you in the right class? Because you're a writing major, and why are you in an advanced math class as a freshman?" But I was in the right class, and I did get an A in that class, so I really surprised her, I think. But writing and English are my passions, and so that's why I have a creative writing degree. However, when I first started college, I was actually going for history and to be a history teacher. However, I realized that this wasn't for me, and so I switched majors to creative and professional writing. I was able to graduate in 3 years, and college was honestly like the best time in my entire life. I loved my classes, I loved my professors. I took so many literature and writing classes, and they were just so much fun. I honestly enjoyed college so much. But after I graduated, it was really hard to get a job for my field. I tried freelance writing for a while, and that really turned me off to freelance writing. It actually kind of made me hate writing for a while when you're writing for a profit instead of for pleasure and your own enjoyment. It really sucks the fun out of it a lot. And I didn't want to work for a newspaper, and there really aren't many publishing companies around me. And so getting a job after college was extremely difficult. And I ended up getting a job outside of my field, and I worked there for about 9 months. And then I got my current job, which I currently work at a church. And so I'm not really working in my field, but I get to do some writing with this job. I write and edit the weekly bulletins at the church. I handle all of our social media and our website. I actually rebuilt our entire website almost from scratch when our website crashed last year, and I was able to do that because of some of my math skills, because I actually took a math programming class which gave me some programming background. So even though I had never done this kind of programming for a website before, I wasn't completely lost. And so it was a lot of fun actually rebuilding that website. I've been at the church for almost 4 years. In May it will be 4 years. So even though I'm not in my field, I'm actually very happy with my job. I really love my job. And I still freelance write and write for pleasure. I just do it for fun and not for a job. And I write a lot for myself. And sometimes I share what I'm working on, other times I don't. I have been published before, but I've only been published a couple times, and it's for really, really small things. I've gotten one article published that I wrote about saving for college, and I'm planning to do a video on that soon. And then I have gotten 2 poems published on a website, which I plan to do another video about those in the future, and just kind of share some of the stuff that I've done personally with you guys. if you're interested in seeing what I've written. Please go easy on me though when I do share that stuff with you, because I don't think that these are the best things that I've written. They're just the only things that I was able to get published. And I'm a very new writer. But I am proud of them, even though they're not perfect. And so, yeah. I write under the name Jordan Elizabeth Borchert, which is also the name for my YouTube channel. That is my maiden name. It is not my current name. Obviously, I was married. As I said in previous videos, I've been married and now divorced, but I have kept my married name because of my daughter. And so I wanted to have the same last name as her, but I write under my maiden name and always will write under my maiden name. And my YouTube will always be under my maiden name. And I have a Facebook page, which is also under my maiden name. And so all these things will always be that way, even though my current name is different. And in case I ever get married again in the future and my name changes again, my social medias and writing will always be under my maiden name. And so that's just a little bit of background. I plan to do some other videos about books that I read in college and really enjoyed and things like that coming up in the future, maybe. So you'll just have to watch for that. But that's a little bit about me. If I ever get more stuff published in the future, who knows? But I will share with you guys if that ever happens. Currently, I don't have anything in the works for publishing. It takes a really long time to publish, and I'm pretty busy. I don't have a lot of time to try and do that right now, but maybe in the future, we'll see. But I just really enjoy writing for myself right now, and I like the little bit of writing that I do with my job, and the rest of my job is pretty much bookkeeping and data entry and that kind of thing, but I love it. And switching gears, I'll just kind of give you guys a little update on what I'm reading. As you know from previous videos, I am reading Persuasion right now by Jane Austen. I'm a little over halfway through it. Super, super enjoying this. Love it. I have never been disappointed by Jane Austen. I knew that I would love this the instant I picked it up. And I have not been disappointed. I really want to know what's going to happen. So hopefully I'll finish this up soon, and then I'll have a review for this with my thoughts. Probably towards the end of March sometime, I would guess. That video would be up. So watch for that. That's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little better. Put in the comments things about yourself so that I can get to know you a bit better. Let me know if you'd be interested in some videos about the things that I've published, because I am planning to do those at some point. And I don't really care about publicity for myself. It's just kind of a, hey, here's a little bit more about me and what I've done, in case you're interested. That's all for this week. I will see you guys next Monday. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And go like my Facebook page if you haven't done that either. Thanks for talking books with me.